Welcome to the Roundup, episode 18, where we corral all the freshest news stories and bring it to you live every Thursday at 5 p.m. from downtown Canada. This week, we have Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer maps might be coming to COD 2021, a game about a Toronto raccoon knocking over garbage bins, new PS5 controllers, and much more. Thank you for the click, and I stream every Tuesday to Thursday at 5 p.m. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Cole_Drake41. And enjoy the video. So first news story, sketchy unverified reports claims, I guess sketchy's the guy. Why is it, that's just weird writing, sketchy unverified. If you take the comma out there, then it's just like a sketchy report. Okay, whatever. Claims Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered might be coming 2021 updated. So this is from Charlie Intel, pretty big, he's a huge, very big Call of Duty, Call of Duty leaker. He's a Call of Duty insider. That's what he is. So obviously this year's game is Sledgehammer, and the rumors are it's a World War II game. But that's what the rumors are. We don't know exactly just yet. But people are assuming it's gonna be a World War II game called Vanguard. Hasn't been announced yet, which is very surprising. We're in May already, and the game still hasn't been announced, which is kind of random. Same thing happened last year. Last year, Black Ops Cold War, even though we knew it was called Black Ops Cold War, but it wasn't announced until I think it was August. It was a very long time before it was announced. Usually it's around this time if it's like a normal time period. So with all the recent surroundings Call of Duty 21, it seems fitting that we now have a new rumor from Gamer Insider that Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remaster will be in multiplayer COD in 2021. During this current time of the year, gamers and fans of the Call of Duty series can generally expect news and rumors to surface around the franchise's upcoming installment. Although we don't have the official news, but we have had confirmation from Activision that we will see the new next-gen COD in 2021, and Sledgehammer Games will be working on it. So, was it 2020 when Warzone came out? They also came out with a campaign for Modern Warfare 2. And we were all kind of weirded out because it didn't. Let me zoom in a little bit. Sorry, give me 1 second. The camera is looking weird. It's not blocking. Now it looks a little bit better. Now I look a little too dark. Well, that's fair. My skin looked weird. It would look really white. And I'm not, I'm not Caucasian. So it kind of looked like I had different skin tone. Let's continue with the news story. Let me continue with it. So we had Modern Warfare 2 campaign come out in 2020, right around the same time period as Warzone, right? And we were all kind of confused that the multiplayer didn't come with Modern Warfare 2, which is awkward because the first Modern Warfare remaster came with the campaign and the multiplayer. And the reason they decided not to come out with the multiplayer in that time period was because of Modern Warfare. The remaster was doing really well. Like it was doing really well in terms of multiplayer gaming. And also Warzone was doing really well. So they didn't want to add a third piece of competition for their own game. So they pushed it back. So they pushed it back. And now they're coming out with the multiplayer with this new Call of Duty World War II game, right? A Vanguard game, which doesn't make any sense to me because Modern Warfare 2 is obviously Modern Warfare. It's a very newish style game, right? and it doesn't make sense to bring it out with this year's COD. Maybe bring it out with next year's COD, which makes more sense, because next year's COD will be Modern Warfare 2 most likely, because the way Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 ended was it was kind of like cliffhanger for another Modern Warfare. So there's definitely the next 2022 COD's going to be a Modern Warfare 2, or whatever they call it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2022. That's what I'll call it for now. And why not just save these maps for that release? Why not just do that? Because I don't think it matches World War II and the Modern Warfare series. It feels different to me. Honestly. Let's keep going. In recent years, Activision has had great success with Modern Warfare 2019, Warzone, and Black Ops Cold War, with more players playing COD than ever. Really? That's surprising. There's more people playing COD now than... it makes sense. Warzone is free to play. Even Black Ops Cold War's integration into Warzone was received very well by the community. I don't think it was very, very well, but it was received decently, making Warzone an even bigger success than it already was, standing as one of the most popular free-to-play games of Battle Royales in the industry. However, rumors have surfaced that revealing potential plans for Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer to be remastered along with COD 2021, much like Infinity Warfare and the original Modern Warfare dual release. Okay. So the games insider Jeff Grubb, very famous insider, released a video over on his YouTube claiming more interesting information on a bunch of games, as well as mentioned Battlefield 6, claiming the reveal trailer will be releasing in June. Can't wait for that. I'm just honestly I love Warzone, but I'm kind of getting bored of it, and there's literally been nothing to play the last year and a half. If you think about it, there hasn't been that many great multiplayer games that have come out and competed against Warzone. But I was saying from previous roundups, I think Warzone, and I think Battlefield 6 will have a battle royale, and I think Halo will have a battle royale for sure, 100%. So thank God there's gonna be some sort of competition, 100%. Some interesting. Battlefield 6 claiming the reveal trailer will be in June. Okay, Jeff Grubb has heard online rumors with many being debunked already. COD 2021 Multiplayer might be Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. Updated, he noted that he didn't hear this info himself, just heard it online. Activision has already said Sledgehammer is developing a new multiplayer alongside campaign and co-op for 2021. Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer remains a fan dream, but isn't confirmed anymore. So this is still a rumor. It's not a huge rumor. Recap of Jeff Grubb's mess in the video. Okay, so he talked about Battlefield 6, June, Sony believes that the big presentation until Rift Apart. Coalition is working on Gear 6, Halo Infinite, and much smaller game to let experiment with Unreal 5 ahead of Gear 6. Gear 6, yeah, that's most likely going to come out in 2022. So it's only been 2 years since Gears 5 came out. Bethesda, the E3 showcase will be more integrated into Microsoft's press conference briefly. PS5, okay, so here's a few things. Still pretty confident it'll release this year, most likely. Starfield, it's been 6 years since was it Fallout 4 came out, so it's had enough time in the kitchen, it's had enough time in the oven to cook, so it's enough time. Not sure, okay. But honestly, they should just hold it. They should hold it for Modern Warfare 2022, which is gonna be Modern Warfare 2. They should hold it for that. I don't think the World War II and Modern Warfare stuff matches. But yeah. On to the second news story. This is one that kind of hits close to home. I live in the Toronto area, so, and it's from a website check out all the time, Blog.to. People are obsessed with this Toronto Racoon video game, and it hasn't even launched yet. Okay. If you live in Toronto for any amount of time, you've probably walked by your fair share of overturned garbage bins surrounded by old food scraps and gnawed on margarine containers. Heck, those lucky enough to live near alleyways may even have seen said containers being gnawed on in the wee hours by clever cuties, the likes of whom Dr. Sir David Attenborough himself hailed as backstreet bandits. Yeah, so there was I don't know if you guys watch Planet Earth 2. There's a sequence. There's an episode called Cities. So usually, like these Planet Earth documentaries, they talk about animals in the wild. So there was a specific episode where it was like in the cities, and there was a segment on Toronto where these raccoons were like going to garbage cans, killing eating stuff on the side. It's a big. They're all over Toronto, and like the Greater Toronto area. It's kind of like not an epidemic, but it's kind of funny. Because they look at them, they look like they're have masks on. They look like they're bandits. So there's a reason why it's called Sly Cooper, and he's a raccoon. But nobody save for the raccoons of Toronto can say what it's like to run around the city, breaking into high tech green bins all night, looking for Taco Bell wrappers or anything else more moderately edible to consume. Not yet, anyway. A forthcoming video game by Toronto filmmaker, game designer, and storyteller Jason Lever will soon allow anyone to experience the city as a naughty night boy, what the fuck, hungry for trash, and people all over the internet are practically foaming at the mouth. Sorry for the chance to play it. Rabies. Let's watch a video. Or is this a GIF? Can I? Oh, it's only a GIF. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. I can't expand it. But it's a raccoon. He goes by a garbage bin and he knocks it over. And then he just picks up all the garbage that's on the ground. Interesting. Shut up and take my money. There's another GIF. The one is Steam. I need more info. Call Trash Panda. That's a funny name. Trash Panda in honor of the nickname many Torontonians have for our little masked frenemies. The PC game is effectively a raccoon simulator set in Canada's largest city, on a garbage night. The goal is to knock over as many garbage cans as possible while looking for stuff to eat, which may not be inside the cans. Like real raccoons, you need to make a big mess to find out where the food be at. Lear 43 started working on the Racoon game a few months ago, but says many of the elements were actually created over the past year as he tinkered around with tools and wrote code for projects like Christmas game for his 7-year-old daughter. Interesting. In that one, you play as Santa rounding up your deer who left the North Pole paddock. He told Blog TO the deer were all voiced by my 7-year-old and her classmates. That's funny. That seems like a pretty chill dude. For Trash Panda, which is currently still in development, and Raccoon character actually came along before the concept of the game itself. There's another video. Looks pretty cool. You can hide under cars so you don't get caught. It's a random game. You tell he's playing on a keyboard. I want to see him knock over. Knock it over, come on. There you go. It's very stylized. It's pretty cool. Hopefully it doesn't cost too much. I'd be down to check it out. I've become a fan of Malber's animation, an asset publisher. He makes these wonderful low poly forest animals. When he released his raccoon asset, I didn't hesitate. I had to have it. Said Lever. I didn't know how I'd use it or what game I'd make it with. I just knew I needed that raccoon. So he just grabbed it for something else. One night while taking out the garbage at his East End home, the idea for Trash Panda struck. The rest, as he says, is history. There's still a lot more to come. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, if you want to check out the rest of the article, you can check it out. But yeah, it's interesting. Interesting game. I'll definitely, like, if it's like, $5 on Steam, I'll check it out. Alright, this is from VGC. Xbox claims it's working on an unannounced new IP that will blow your mind. Okay, this is kind of... Xbox Game Studios is currently working on an exciting unannounced titles. According to Xbox head of gaming services marketing Ben Decker. Never heard of that name. It's a new guy, I guess. The executive teased that the upcoming content in Games Radar's interview focused on the research the company has conducted into Xbox Game Pass, which is attracted over 18 million. Wait, a lot more now. I'm assuming they're probably at 25. It's been a while since they've updated that number. The service offers access to a library of over 100 games, including Xbox Game Studios titles at launch. A survey of 14,000 consumers found that 55% of subscribers joined primarily to get new games at release. That's why I joined as well. There's been kind of a delay in the amount of games that are coming out that are like brand new to the system. That's why we've made investments that we have. That's why we made the investments that we have, said Decker, with 23 studios across Xbox and Bethesda working on Halo, Forza, Fallout, and new IPs that we haven't even talked about yet and are going to blow your mind. We can deliver all that into one Game Pass. That's probably great to see my Game Pass. Right now, it's probably not worth it. I'm paying for it, but like I play Minecraft Dungeons with my nephew every now and then. And I'll play Halo, MCC every now and then. So that's why I keep it. But like I know later on this fall, we're gonna have Halo. We're gonna have most likely Starfield, and there's rumors that Forza 5 might be coming out this year too. Xbox boss Phil Spencer said in March that delivering exclusive games for the platform that supports Xbox Game Pass was a primary reason Microsoft purchased Bethesda parent company ZeniMax for $7.5 billion. That's insane. And they came out with all these games on there. Xbox Game Pass subscribers spent 20% more overall. Xbox Game Plus Pass subscribers spent 20% more overall than non-subscribers. Microsoft's gaming ecosystem's boss claimed in March. Sarah Bond also said subscribers spend on an average 20% more time playing games, play 30% more games, and play 40% more genres. Okay, so yeah, obviously if you have a subscription service, you're more likely to try out new things. May's new Xbox game titles include Dragon Quest Builders 2, FIFA 21, Outlast 2, Steep, Final Fantasy X and X-2, HD Just Cause 4 Reloaded, Psychonauts. I downloaded Psychonauts. Red Dead Online, Remnants from the Ashes. What is that? Red Dead 2? Oh, it's probably like a Red Dead 2 pack or something. I downloaded Psychonauts. I'm actually looking forward to Psychonauts 2. I always wanted to play Psychonauts. It seems like a fun game. But I just never had the time or just like... It just never happened. So, but I downloaded Psychonauts. I might start playing through that just to get ready for Psychonauts 2, which most likely is coming out this year. It's gotta be coming out this year. They're gonna get a release date. Most likely fall. PlayStation Studios boss Herman Hulse told Wired this week Sony's Interactive Entertainment has over 25 first-party PS5 games in development, nearly half of which are entirely new IP. Oh, that's another new story that we're going to talk about. There's an incredible amount of variety originating from different regions, the Guerrilla Game co-founder claimed, big, small, and different genres. Okay, let me just jump to that so it connects. Might as well just have this story next. So, Sony has 25 new PlayStation 5 games in the works. Half of them are new IP, says Herman Hulse. PlayStation exclusives have been going on record recently to say that there are currently 25 first-party games in development for PlayStation 5, and over half of those set to be entirely new IP. The comments came from PlayStation Studios boss Herman Hulse, who's speaking to Wired in a feature about PS5 for 6 months. There's an incredible amount of variety originating from different regions, which he claims includes big, small, different genres. They include known properties such as the upcoming Ratchet & Clank game, which I'm surprised has been delayed so much. I think this is probably going to be a fall title now. Because it was supposed to come out last fall, but I guess they delayed it, and they kept delaying it. God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon, rumors are that is actually coming out this year. Ragnarok, I would be very surprised if it comes out this year. I think that's a fall title for 2022 for sure. But also some titles we know less about, because if you think about it, Horizon came out in 2017, so there has been 4 years. It's only been 3 years for God of War Ragnarok, so there not as much time has passed by. I think they want to give enough time for these titles, like 3 to 4 years, just to get them out. But some titles we have less no less about, such as the upcoming partnership with Jade Raymond's New Haven studio and the upcoming multiplayer project from the new studio founded by Bungie veterans Firewalk. Oh shit, I didn't know that happened. There's a new studio by Bungie veterans. I have to look into that. Part of the feature also had comments from PlayStation execs, including CEO Jim Ryan, who played down reports from earlier in this week's PlayStation 5 stock shortages could continue into the rest of the year. Well, yeah, makes sense. There's going to be stock shortages as long as COVID is going on. Whenever COVID stops, then we're going to have less, stock shortages. Sorry. Sometimes I just talk way too fast and my brain just can't keep up. We're working as hard as we can to ameliorate. I've never heard that word before. Ameliorate that situation. I have never heard that word before. Sorry, I'm going to have to stop the show for a second and see the meaning. To make better. The ambassador's intervention may just ameliorate. How do you pronounce it? Let me hear it.
Ameliorate.
Ameliorate. Okay, I've never heard of that word before. Thank you, good sir. The situation. We see production ramping up over the summer and certainly into the second half of the year. We would hope to see some sort of return to normality in terms of the balance between supply and demand during that period. Either way, at least when it comes to games, the future certainly looks bright. PlayStation 5 and the console surprising 7.8 million shipments in the first 6 months, which is actually not bad. That's a decent amount of consoles to be that are made. They might get 15 million by the end of the year. Yeah, but my buddy's been trying to get one for the longest time, and he finally got it recently, so he was very happy. But he was pissed off that it took him so long just to get a console. People were just buying. You hear about these guys who use bots to buy everything. Like they use different accounts and then just buy up the entire stock and then just sell it for twice the price. It's crazy. So, let's look at the last news story. Where are we at? 32 minutes. Okay, perfect. All right. PlayStation 5's DualSense controller gets a black and red version. That red version, that maroon, is beautiful. That's the one I would get, honestly. Rejoice, goth and people who just don't like game peripherals that look, who like their game peripherals to look sleek. The black version of the PS5 DualSense controller has been announced and will be available for purchase for the next month. And for the flamboyant among you, yes, that includes me. That looks so dope. That's a cool looking color. There's also a bold red. I would say it's more of a maroon. What do you guys think? Announced via PlayStation blog, the new colors are themed around space and are officially called Midnight Black and Cosmic Red. That's cool. Damn. I'm going to get that. Whenever I get my PS5, I'm going to get that controller. The black apparently comes in two subtle different shades of black with a light gray detailing. And you can sort of see when looking closely at the pictures and trailer below. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check out the trailer. Yeah, and the black one looks nice too. But yeah, the red one I'm definitely getting. It's a beautiful red. Red is my favorite color, so that's definitely one. There doesn't appear to be a set date when these will arrive in the UK, so you'll have to keep an eye out for next month to spot these when they hit the store. $60, so they're £60. They're like $70 Canadian probably, or $80 Canadian. Controllers are so expensive nowadays. But yeah, check them out. They're probably coming out soon. So June 18th, that's the release date for the controllers in Europe. When is the release date for in America? New PS5 controller color real date. US and UK pre-order pages. Okay. Let me see. Can't see more though. Is it the same date? US. Damn, it's $69. June 18th. Okay, so it's the same day. Thank you for watching the Roundup. I appreciate it. And I stream the Roundup live every Thursday at 5 p.m. And you can usually catch the podcast usually Friday or the Monday after. And if you want to watch small clips, you can watch small clips of the Roundup too. Because obviously, listen to a full podcast sometimes takes too much time. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And follow me on Twitter, Cole_Drake41. And on Instagram, Cole_Drake41 as well. You guys have an amazing day.